Hello everybody and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program with me, Hi Hobo, and today we are going to return to normal service and pick up where we left off with the ship to the Rover that we almost put on the Mun. We do need to make a couple of adjustments. So hopefully this bit shouldn't take too long for those of you who aren't a fan of the build episodes. What we found was we were more rear heavy, weren't we? So we're going to need to move that there, and we'll move that there. And what we'll also do is, because we also need to kill a bit of horizontal velocity as well, we'll also put whoops. We'll also put a pair of them on there. So unfortunately, we can't put them that far forwards. So I'll tell you what, we'll pop them. Where can we put them? Okay, we'll just do that as a single one then, and we'll copy that. I'm trying the music again, see if it's stopped doing its old crackly poppy thing. If it hasn't, then I'll turn it back off again. So there was that we wanted to do. I also want to add something for a crew member, because somebody's gonna have to live on this eventually. That's a bit wonky as well. Don't know why that's wonky. Well, there's none of these that would really work. No, music's still crackling. Okay, I tried. I'm going to have to turn it off again, so I will be back in a minute. Or, in your case, we'll be back straight away. Yeah, I was wanting to add some sort of crew section for this. I don't know what I can really do in that respect. I mean, I could take off the whole mechanical jab nose section here and replace it with this, and then add a mechanical, or maybe not. Let me add that mechanical jab. But, okay, there are other mechanical jabs around that would fit in. But not that one. What else have we got? Control, mechanical jab. There you go. We could bang this mechanical jab on. Because eventually, astronauts will make it to the Mun, and they're going to want to. Be able to get in this and drive it round, as well as being able to control it remotely. So we're also going to put a Sputnik. Well, we're going to try and put a Sputnik on it. We're going to put something on it. There we go, we can control it from the rear. Giggity. Another top quality, that's what she said moment. Now, the other thing that we were struggling with here as well was the stability of this stage. And that is going to be solved by not by that. No, not like that. Oh, that struggled to have a think about that, didn't it? Come on, let me. Oops. Let me pick that up. All right, looks like we are. Yes, a 6-way structure. That, what's this one here? So that should hold, again, should hold all the stability, should hold it all together there. I'm going to go ahead and save that. I think that's everything we wanted to. Oh, one more thing was the action groups. I want to be able to turn these on and off. So on 9, toggle engine, and on 8, toggle engine, toggle engine, so that's going to take us, that's going to slow us down. I just wonder if it's not worth really putting any on the back. I hope I've got this right this time. But I think Mechanical Jeb might be able to, with having these engines, Mechanical Jeb will be able to help take out all of our horizontal speed. Then it's just a case of us being able to get this down level. I say us, that's a very royal us. You will be there with me, but the only help you're really going to be to me is sometime in the future from me recording this is screaming at the screen. Get my false teeth out of the way. Screaming at the screen, going no, and swearing and tapping the keyboards and all sorts of stuff. So let's go and hit the launch pad anyway. I would like to say hello to some new subscribers as well. I hope I get these right. Colin Ingle, I think that's supposed to be pronounced. Are we going? New user, CBomb64, Mr. Shapji, and Heron Ortega. Welcome to you guys. These are my, not the latest new subscribers, but new subscribers nonetheless. More of those to come. Here we go. Here's Conrad again, back from his adventures on Crazy Rocket duty that he was on yesterday. Unnecessary. Mechanical Jab, we're going to try and turn some of this over to you. So we're going to go with the Ascent Autopilot. People have been asking me what mods I use. This is the main one. There's also the links in the description for them. But there's Lazary's, I think it's pronounced Lazary. It's auto docking. I haven't managed to find out how to get that to work properly yet. Apparently the new version of Mechanical Jeb has an auto docking in it as well. So we're going to be looking at that at some point, along with the shuttle mods and a few other mods as well. But I didn't want to add them yet because I didn't want to muck up this design. So as soon as we've put this down on the moon or given up, then we will be looking at other mods from there. So there we go. There's our ship, all nice and lit up. All that remains is for I suppose not to throttle up, but Ascent Autopilot. We've got the surface information now. We can cut this down, and we're going for all this is okay. Right. Okay. So Jeb, do your thing. Another explosion, but everything seems to be okay there. So that's it. It's got us to 100 meters or 110 meters per second, and then started to slow us, well, not slow us down, but throttle back, keep the heat down. We're going to move this over here as well. And so this episode is going to be getting into orbit, making sure that this all happens. I've changed the resolution on the screen. I'm not sure if I might go back. I don't know. Seem to be getting a little bit of a frame rate issue with it. And there you go. That's the first stage away. That's Mechanical Jeb taking care of that for me. So yeah, I think I might roll back to the old to the old resolution. Because this one, yeah, I don't know, I don't think what we've achieved graphically is worth limiting, because obviously this is the complexity of this craft is what's also not helping with the old rocket design. Rocket design? What? Oh, stop talking, man. Isn't helping with the frame rate issue. But I sure as hell don't want to be forced to make simpler craft. That's not how I roll, baby. So we're just about 50% throttle there, about half the amount of power we need. Boom, there goes the dynamite, the next one. So we had to throttle up here. We've got some heating issues coming on. Mechanical Jeb to be thinking about taking care of that, because it's getting dangerously close. Yeah, it is. It's taking control. I don't know whether it's yawing to. What are you doing? What? I don't understand what Mechanical Jeb's doing here. Disengage and let's engage it again. Let's just see if that sorts it out. I don't know why it decided to go and do its little acrobatic display there. Has something engaged up here? We need the smart SAS. Oh, sorry, smart ass even. I'm a little bit confused about what just happened there. I'll be honest with you. It seems like a good waste of fuel. Again, it's auto throttle, auto staging. It's doing coasting to apoapsis. Well, that just seems to be rolling fabulously out of control here. Go look at that. It's a beautiful view. Yes, you've still got a bit of frame rate issue, even though we've lost a lot of parts. And we certainly didn't have the same sort of wobbling issue, the flexing issue that we had before we put these extra struts on. However, we also don't seem to have all of our 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it is 6. We don't seem to have all of our struts still connected. You see, this one here is missing. Not that it seems to be causing too much of an issue, but maybe it just broke off. So we're actually going quite slow there, 700 meters a second. Remember correctly, I think about 2,400 is what you need to achieve orbit, but it's got us a pretty accurate 100 meters. It seems to be fighting a lot against something. I don't know what's engaged. So that's the only rocket. It seems to be having the devil's own job at keeping everything under control. Whether or not it's going to struggle to actually make an entire orbit because of the amount of flexing it's doing. So we're just going to engage it now and just see if that turning it on and off again actually helps any. Yeah, it seems to a little bit. So there you go, 2,200, so I wasn't far off an hour. 118 by 197. Okay, so it's an orbit. It's not the tidiest orbit, it's not a pretty orbit, but it is an orbit nonetheless. So that's actually a very this rover debris has actually got a better orbit, more accurate orbit than we have almost. So there we go. Rockets up into space. Less what should we say, less terrifying than it was the first time around. We're going to go ahead and end the episode here. Next episode, the transfer burn and the orbit, getting into orbit around the Mun. And then the third episode will be face planting. We'll be crashing into the ground and getting a lot of gravel stuck in our teeth. So I would like to thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.